Zombies! Hey guys, it's Adam AK Swimming Bird, and welcome to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Tonight is All Hallows Eve, and that means from 6 p.m. to midnight, we can go around trick-or-treating, scaring the fur and feathers off of our little villagers to earn the spooky and especially the creepy furniture sets, as well as some other awards like pumpkin masks, patch clothes, jack-in-the-boxes, lots of cool stuff. Now, as the hour is about to tick over, I've got a letter here to kick things off from Jack himself, so let's read it. Letter from Jack. On October 31st, starting at 6 p.m., the Grand Halloween Festival will begin. I want you to get your scary masks and candy ready. The masks are all sold for 1,031 bells. See what I did there? 1031. Here's a little gift. All right, so he's going to start us off with a mask. I already have all 6 of them, so make sure you got all of them as well. If you want to scare every type of villager you possibly can, we got a bug mask, which is what we're currently wearing. I did notice I hadn't put together a Halloween costume based off of the bug mask, so here we are. I'm a 90s throwback, the big bad Beetleborg. So let's see, while we have a few minutes here, I'm gonna see what other letters we have, free up some inventory space, because you definitely want to have room to hide your masks and your candy if you want to get all the rewards. This one is from my mom. Dear Adam, I was puttering around in the garden the other day and I found a 4-leaf clover. I gently pressed it in my pocketbook. I keep finding them. Mom, ooh, I have not found one of these yet, but Mom got one for me. There we go. All right, and here's one from Brofina. Dear Adam, if you think about it, letters have the power to stop time. They capture one moment in ink for eternity. I love that, and it means you can never age in letters either. Your romantic Brofina. Well, that was beautiful, Brofina. Too bad we gotta scare you later. And last one here from Pinky. Friend Adam, I bet you never expected to see a letter from me today, huh? Stars lose their power when they're predictable. You'll get more gifts when I feel like mixing things up. From Top Idol Pinky. So Pinky is our second peppy villager that might leave here eventually. And it's a number 23 shirt. All these other exciting presents, and then Pinky sends me a number 23 shirt. So I'm gonna get rid of her letter and grab what's in the mailbox here. And the hour is just about to flip over to 6 p.m. Ooh, we have another gift in store. So let's check this quickly here, and then I'll get rid of this stuff. Oh, it's from Tangy, my favorite peppy villager. Yoo-hoo, Adam, ta-da, a present. While I was shopping the other day, I was totally struck by this cutie cute item that I knew would be perfect for you. How much do you love it? Enjoy it. From Tangy. Okay, I can barely contain the excitement. What it is? What is it? A juicy apple clock. What it is? It is an apple clock. So I'm gonna throw this stuff down, and you guys can see my candy hoard. I have been saving this stuff for 2 years to give out to my little villagers, and that is what you want to do if you don't know what they're afraid of. So the way this works is some villagers will be out roaming around in the streets throwing eggs at people. Brofina provides those. No, they're just going to be walking around and trying to trick you, but if you have candy, you can give it to them, and they will sell out the other villagers in town by telling you what they are afraid of. And that is really what you want to do. You want to find the villagers in the houses, wear the appropriate mask, and scare them to get lollipops. That is the special candy you can give to Jack, the Halloween czar himself, and that way you'll get the creepy furniture set. That's the only way to get it. Now, you can give him normal candy, and he will give you spooky furniture, and occasionally, on a rare occasion, the creepy furniture. So if you have a ton of candy like I do, you can give that to him as well. But you want to make sure your inventory is mostly free, because if you're talking to these villagers and you get tricked by losing their games or not having candy on you, then you will be in trouble, because they will change your clothing into patched clothes. They'll turn your face into a pumpkin. If you're not wearing a mask, that is the way to get their pumpkin masks for your own, and we're going to try to do that as well. There's Poppy, and we should be just about to change over here in a minute. But yeah, so if you want to get the extra stuff, I'll show you guys how to do that as well. But the main goal is to learn what your villagers are afraid of, get the lollipops from them by scaring them with the 6 masks available, and use that with Jack to earn his favor and get the cool, creepy stuff. So there we go. All right. Oh, hey, Cranston, what's going on? We're about to start an event here. Hey, I had an idea. How about commissioning a brick bridge in town? Ooh, that sounds great. I'm sure everyone would love it, including you, cool guy. Will you think about it, please? So there's another public works project. Wasn't expecting that. Hey, Graham, get ready. You're the first to get scared. We're gonna spook you, Graham. All right. We watched him transform in the background. That was cool. Attention residents, Halloween festivities have begun! So that's Graham back there. Now all of the villagers will chase after you, including Jack. They're not very fast though, so they're pretty easy to outrun. And you can talk to them, but if you find Jack, he is really the one you want to look for. You can tell Jack because he has an orange pumpkin head with round eyes and kind of a goofy grin. It looks a little similar to this yellow pumpkin hat. Trick or treat, can I have some candy, please? If you don't give me any, I'm sorry, I have no choice but to cause problems. So I don't have any, but that's on purpose right now. I see. So you're gathering up candy too, aren't you? All right, why don't you play a game with me, Dingle Dong? If you win the game, I'll give you my candy. But if I win, I get to pull a little prank on you. Then let's play charades! So this is the easier of the two games to lose. This is kind of the one you want if you want to get the extra stuff. I'm going to use a series of gestures to describe something, trying to guess what it is. Don't move your eyes away from me. Ready? Here you go. On sunny days, it gets sleepy, but on rainy days, it poses cool. What is it? One more time. Sunny days, it's sleeping, but on rainy days, a raincoat most likely. But I'm just gonna say a wristwatch to get it wrong. Oh, too bad, Jingle Dong. You just didn't get what I showed you. Raincoat was the answer. Okay, I'm not gonna hold back. It's time for a prank! So as long as you're not wearing any headwear, then you'll get their pumpkin hat. Huh, I sure got you good. I bet Jack will be proud of me. Speaking of Jack, he was hoping to talk to you. You should go see what he wanted. So if you want these cool pumpkin masks, that's the way to do it. I'm gonna take that off though and hide it. Now, if you have any clothing that you care about, be very careful to get turned into patch stuff. You can always buy it again if it's purchasable, and supposedly, if it's a piece of clothing you can't buy again, exclusive stuff will not get transformed. Oh, it's Coco. Trick or treat. If you don't give me a piece of candy, I'll play a prank on you. So I'm gonna do this again, see if we can get that cute little purple pumpkin hat with the moon eyes. Really? You won't give me a treat? Oh, I see. You must be trying to collect candy too. In that case, let's play a game. If you win, I'll give you my candy, but if you lose, I get to play a prank on you. All right, more charades. I'm gonna tell you something using gestures as well as words. Watch my moves and guess what I'm saying. He will get sleepy during the day, but at night he becomes a posing superstar. All right, might be an owl or something, I'm guessing. Maybe Blathers? Who is it? Oh, a vampire, an ogre, a mermaid, or a dragon, so it's gotta be a vampire. I'm just gonna say a mermaid and get it wrong. Nope, I guess I wasn't clear enough. Vampire's the correct answer. Well then, are you ready to accept the penalty for losing? Here it comes. Take that. And there we go, we got another one. So yeah, make sure you have a headpiece on if you want the other rewards. Oh no, I'm sorry if I frightened you. Every day you do that, Coco. You should talk to Jack too. Then we can have fun together. So I might keep this pumpkin head on here because we can try to get some of the other rewards. So let me walk around with this. We're also trying to find Jack. Now, if you want Jack's, you have to make sure you absolutely have no candy to give him and you're not wearing anything on your head. But yeah, there's a bunch of different rewards you can get. Stray weed, the scariest thing for anybody returning to their villagers and town after a couple of years' absence. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find Jack here because he is really the star of the show. So he should be lurking around. That's also scary, and mailbox that's about to explode. But yeah, the goal here is mostly just to get the creepy stuff because this is your only chance to do it, as well as these pumpkins, and there he is. So I want to get his mask. I don't think we can do it upon first introduction, unfortunately, but we'll give it a shot and see if Jack will give us his cool orange pumpkin head. Hey, buddy. So yeah, he'll chase after you. The old games, he wouldn't, so that was how you knew it was him a lot of the time. Trick or treat. I'm the Tsar of Halloween, Jack. Today is the long-awaited Halloween festival, Pumpkin. Now, my loyal subject, you'll have to work really hard for me today. Don't worry, it'll be easy. You'll need to wear some masks and then scare the townspeople in their houses. Very spooky. When they get scared, they'll give you sweet, sweet candy. Your job is to bring said candy to me. I'll give you something nice in return for your hard work, though. Each of the townspeople can be scared by one thing in particular, and only one thing. Make sure to guess what it is before choosing which masks to wear, okay? That should cover everything. Do you understand your role? I do. I guess I'm glad you understand, Pumpkin. Just so you know, candy and lollipops are my most favorite kinds of sweets. Especially love the lollipops. If you give me one of those, I'll give you something very special. If you have any right now, I won't hesitate to take them. Here you go. We don't have any. Give what? Uh-oh, you've made a mistake. Well then, good luck collecting that candy, pumpkin. So yeah, we're gonna have to find him again and refuse to give him any candy. There's a balloon floating by, and this is Ribbot's house. So Ribbot, being a jock frog, is afraid of bugs. Weirdly enough, a robot frog afraid of a bug that he could probably very easily destroy. So yeah, you go by personality and animal species to figure this out. And I've got at least one villager that is afraid of each of the 6 masks. So I've got all 6 of them hiding in my letters so that they're not messed with. Okay, let's talk to him here. I think I'm gonna change Ribbot's voice to maybe be a little bit more froggy and less harsh on me to do more like a Ribbot. Bug, I'll give you candy. Just go away. There we go. Got a lollipop. He's hiding behind his unusual machine. I gave you what you needed. Now get out of here. There we go. All right. We could try to scare him again, but we're not going to get anything else for now. Get away, shoot. So if we come back in here and scare him, we can get more normal candy, but we only get the lollipop the one time. So keep a hold of your lollipops, clutch them dearly, or hide them in your letters if you are trying to get those pumpkin heads and different rewards, which is what I'm going to do quickly here. Let's see if we can find Jack. I can get the rest of the pumpkin heads, in between as I drop stuff off at my house and everything to speed things up a little bit for you guys, because it does take quite a while to go around and scare everybody and especially find everyone, because they'll be wandering around and Jack likes to play tricks and hide on you when he disappears. So let's see if we can find Jack one more time here. And if not, we will... Ooh, we don't have one of these yet, do we? I think we have the yellow pumpkin head and the one we just got, the purple, if I'm remembering correctly. We have purple and yellow. Yeah, let's try to get a green zombie-looking one. So let's talk to whoever this is, and then we can go scare Muffy, because she's in her house. Boo! They didn't see me, I scared them. Trick or treat? That means you're supposed to give me some candy, Cluck, yeah? Think carefully before you choose trick. I'm one of the best in Gooseton at Halloween pranking. So we're gonna get a trick played on us. It's all a big setup. Oh, does that mean you're collecting candy too? Well, Cluck, yeah. Got a fun idea that's totally not a trap or a trick in any way. Let's play a game. If you win, I'll hook you up with a piece of candy. If I win, then I get to prank you. Okay, get ready, Dumpling. We're bound to play charade. So yeah, you don't really want to get the other game, rock, paper, scissors, because that's more up to chance. Here's how it works. So we're gonna do some verbal acting here, or without verbal. When you sneeze, it makes you happy to get it from someone. What is it? Ugh. Hopefully not a cold. Coco was actually looking pretty chipper for being sick in the last episode. Oh, when you get sick, medicine will make you happy. I think an acorn would. That's an old-fashioned remedy. Sorry, that wasn't it. That means I win, but also means my acting needs work. Medicine is the correct answer. Yay! Oh, sorry, Dumpling. I don't mean to celebrate right in front of you, but I will collect my winnings. There we go. Ta-da! I told you I'd prank you good, although this is kind of a good look for you. All right. So if we find one of the villagers that has a mask we have 3 out of 5 of the pumpkins already, then I'll wear a different mask, and you guys can see what happens when we lose a game in, that setup. Then we'll change our clothes, and if you have the full patched clothes, which, ooh, there's one that we already have that mask. So let me put on something here, like my Frankenstein mask. This is called a monster mask. And let's see, I think this might be Pinky. No, it's Poppy. Trick or treat. You can give me candy, or I can play a trick on you. So let's try to see what he does when we lose and we have, no candy and a mask on our face. Oh, I know. Before you totally shut me down, why don't we play a game, hey? If you win, I'll give you some candy. If you lose, get to play a trick, okay? And rock, paper, scissors. Okay, this one's gonna be tougher to lose. We'll play once and lay it all on the line. If we throw out the same thing, it's a do-over, okay? Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Paper, scissors. All right, good. It's the first time I want to lose these games, unlike Paper Mario. Awesome. So that means I win the game. Then it's time for that trick I promise you. Ooh! So he changed my Zap shirt into a patched shirt. Don't take it personally. This is what Halloween's all about. So this could really tick you off if you have clothes you care about, so definitely be careful. But I'm gonna take off my monster mask here in case we find Jack, because I really do want to get Jack's special orange pumpkin head. We're also looking for a red one as well, so I gotta keep my eyes out for that. Oh, is that Jack or is that Graham again? I can't tell from behind. It looks kind of yellowy, but it could be trying to get his attention. Hey, over here. What if we can do a little wave? Nope, they're not gonna react. He's just really transfixed by Pinky's house. There we go. No, that's Graham. He's stuck behind a rock. Not the brightest, despite being smug and an otaku. Yeah, we've got that one already, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But once you get the full, so the patch clothes, there's a shirt, pants, shoes, and a dress, and a hat. And if you get all those, I almost hit that rock, but we can't really do that yet. You get all those, then they'll start giving you old wallpaper and an old floor, which don't look too bad. This is kind of like a little bit spooky. And if you have a full inventory and an item like a something that you could get rid of easily, like a shell, that's a good way to get the Jack-in-the-Box. So Tangy is a peppy cat, and she is afraid of werewolves. 3 of my 9 villagers are afraid of the werewolf hood, including Muffy, who is a sheep. Most of the sheep are just automatically afraid of wolves, which makes sense. All right, hey Tangy, I love ya, but boo! Oh!
It's a werewolf. I'm like completely freaked out right now. If I give you a treat, will you leave me alone and never come back?
Aw. Yeah, I feel bad about this, but I need that sweet, sweet candy for Jack.
You have your treat. Why can't you just leave me in peace now? Why won't you leave? I already gave you a totally delish treat. Shoo, you big old meanie pants.
All right, this is one of the cuter masks, I feel like, because you can definitely still see the little villager's face. Some of the others are a little spookier, but they're all pretty cute. Okay, I'm gonna take this off before I forget. Let's grab that, and I will hide my lollipop if we can. Actually, rather than try to get Jack's pumpkin reward, we could try to give him a lollipop. There he is. He just happens to be here. Speak of the devil and he'll appear.
Trick or treat. Now, my loyal subject, Adam, did you bring me that important thing we talked about, Pumpkin?
So I kind of want to get his pumpkin helmet, and then we can drop them all off. Let me see.
What? That's such a brash attitude. This should teach you not to mess with me.
There we go.
Hee hee hee. It looks good on you. Next time, make sure you bring me a lollipop or some candy. Otherwise, I'll have to play a trick on you again.
All right, so this is the stereotypical jack-o'-lantern, although I feel like the yellow one is more fitting for the type of jack-o'-lantern I'd like to make, with the kind of triangle eyes and the toothy grin. This one's a little goofier. So I'm gonna head back to my house. The only pumpkin hat we are missing is the red one, and it will look a little orangey in the moonlight, so it's pretty easy to mix up Jack for one of the other villagers. But I'm gonna drop my stuff off here and get going back into the trick-or-treating spirit, and then we'll start getting some of the creepy stuff before we finish up. Zombies! Let's duck inside Muffy's house, and I'm gonna scare her with the werewolf hood. So I put my pumpkins away. We only just need the red one to complete that set, and I'll keep my lollipops handy here. I did grab some normal candy just in case we do find a villager, so I can, show you that. But also, we're gonna need a lot of that normal candy if we wanna hope to get the rest of the creepy stuff, because the lollipops are pretty rare. Ah, a werewolf. No, 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 no. If I give you some candy, you'll go away, right? There we go. 3 lollipops so far. Don't come near me with that face. I gave you some candy. You're supposed to stop scaring me now. I don't think as the time progresses, maybe some of the other villagers go inside, but it really seems like the lollipops are pretty limited, so you're most likely gonna get a ton of the spooky stuff from, give them the spooky stuff. The normal, Halloween pumpkin-looking orange furniture from Jack if you're in pursuit of all the creepy stuff. Oh wait, I think that's Jack, isn't it? I was gonna say that looks like the red style pumpkin. Oh no, maybe it is. Yeah, I told you, it kind of looks orange to me in this spooky light. Trick or treat. You can give me candy or I can play a trick on you. What do you want to do? I want that helmet, that hat. Yeah, it's very similar. It's just not as nice looking as the orange pumpkin one. Oh, you're collecting candy too? I know. Let's play a game. If you win, I'll give you my candy. If you lose, I'll gift you with a prank. New rules? You already pranked me right there. All right, let's play charades. So one last game with these guys to try to get the last helmet here, and then we'll move on to trying to scare people and giving Jack's rewards. So you blank and blank while you do it, and people clap for you. Okay, what is it? One more time. You sing, and you smile in a creepy way while you do it, and people clap for you. Karaoke, most likely. But I'm gonna say sleeping, because you definitely wouldn't be doing that. Too bad, that's not it. Karaoke is the correct answer. Karaoke, if you want to say. All right, trick time. There we go, the last of the pumpkin helmets. You should thank me for tricking you. You look great now. There we go. So we can keep this on, that way we'll get some nice patched clothing and things if we do get tricked again. But I really want to find Jack here and give him one of these lollipops. Man, Graham has really been patrolling this little area. This is just like he's carved out this place near the future Moai Head cliff area as his own. Okay, so let me see who else is home. Coco was definitely out. We scared Tangy. We scared Ribbot. So if we did want to scare him again, we could get more candy. But I have so much of that, I don't think I really need to. And I think, yeah, that's most of the people. I think everyone else is out, so we're only going to have those 3 lollipops. I'm going to avoid whoever that is. That's probably Coco. Ooh, they're not quick, but they're just like a zombie. They will go after you for a long time if you don't avoid them. So let me look around here and see if we can find Jack. And I'll start giving him those lollipops and we'll see the rewards before we finish up. There you are, buddy. Hiding out by the campsite. You want to move in? That would be cool.
Trick or treat. Now, my loyal subject Adam, did you bring me that important thing we talked about, Pumpkin?
Yeah, it definitely looks more red next to his orange pumpkin hat. All right, here you go, buddy. A sweet, precious lollipop for you. And you got something good for me?
Whoa, could this really be? A lollipop? Happy Halloween! This is my most favorite of all the sweets in the world. It is the true king of sweets, Pumpkin. I can't wait any longer. I'm eating it right this very second.
Oh, wrapper and all. Jeez, you are creepy, Jack.
So sweet. It almost feels as if my mouth is celebrating Halloween all by itself. Adam, you've done well. Here's a special present for you, a creepy clock.
All right. So that is one of the, I think there's 8 normal pieces, also a wallpaper and carpet.
Hee, giving me candy always brings about good fortune. If you want more prizes, bring me more candy, Pumpkin. All right, I'm going for a walk around town again. Good luck.
So yeah, one of the tougher elements of this is that we have to find him every single time we want to give him one of these lollipops or something. So I'm gonna have to keep on the lookout for old Jack here. And I'll actually want to try something before we get too far into me getting the creepy stuff, which I'll cut ahead and you guys can see my spoils. But it's basically be the same process here. We've got our lollipops and candy. We just have to find Jack and give it to him to get that stuff. But I did want to try to go and see if we can do the other thing that I was saying. So the one way that you can do this is to pick a ton of shells or, cheap things off the ground that you don't really need. I could also fill my inventory with bells, because you can tap your bell items and, or your little bell counter and put it into bags and coins and things, and that'll fill up your inventory pretty easily. But I'm just gonna, shake some fruit, grab some stuff here, and just very quickly fill up my inventory with stuff that I don't care if it gets turned into a Jack-in-the-Box, because this is the special item that people might miss if they're not full up on items, including the candy, which I am trying to save. Believe it or not, we have a ton of it, but I want to use as much as I can to see if I can get those little extra rewards. The creepy stuff is just really cool. I want to try to get that, and I think this is going to be full right here. There we go. Okay, now, if this works out, we should be able to potentially get a Jack-in-the-Box from getting tricked by a villager, but the problem is, there's Graham. He's still waiting. I feel bad for him. Let's let him trick me. The thing is, though, they'll most likely give me the patch stuff first, so let's try this out. I'm gonna give him another shot to give me a nice little trick here. I did like, he might be the cutest of all of them, because, yeah, I like that pumpkin a lot. And he's also tiny and just adorable in that way as well. I should probably change his catchphrase, unfortunately. All right, rock, paper, scissors. Let's see. I'm gonna go with rock. Come on.
Paper!
All right.
All right. That means I won the game. Too bad, haha. Sorry, but them's the breaks, right? Take that.
And it looks like he turned my shoes into the patched ones. I can't really see him because of the text.
Keep it up and you might just start a fashion trend.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to get rid of all of our clothing first if we really want to get some extra stuff. So I'm gonna try to do that one more time. I think we'll do it because we are filled up on everything else. We just need to lose our pants here. As creepy as that sounds.
Trick or treat.
All right, so I'm gonna try this and we'll see what we get from this last one. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'm gonna skip ahead after this though and we will see what the reward is for, my night of spoils. When you shake a tree and this drops down, you feel shocked. It's probably a bee, is my guess, because all the people in this game must really fear bees. They're terrifying. Scorpions, bees, tarantulas. Oh, a spider. I'm just gonna say a leaf, because I know that's not scary. That's a good thing.
Too bad, that's not it. Spider is correct.
Trick time. Oh, what did he do?
You might want to check your pockets later. Hey.
Did he do it? Let's see. We got... Yes, a jack-in-the-box. Let's go back to the house real quick. I can show you my basement. Has a bunch of the pumpkins as well. Don't want to get spooky and... That's that sounded like it was getting creepy too. I'm gonna show you my basement with my pumpkin head collection. This was where I was keeping a lot of the nautical themed stuff, but I am gonna change it into a spooky themed area for now, because there's the pumpkin heads. I've got this one, and let me drop my jack-in-the-box down so you guys can see it, and I should turn the lights on here. There we go, and let's open it up. There he is. Look, he's got a goofy little tongue there. Aww. And we've got all 5 of the pumpkin heads. I would be satisfied with this, but there is the creepy things to collect as well. So let's see the one creepy clock that I got before we finish up here. So let me display that as well. There we go. Oh, look. Oh, that is awesome. It's got a crazy mouth and a little evil tail, and then it spins around like time is just passing so rapidly in this spooky fish basement. Okay, so to finish up here, I'm gonna skip ahead, and I'll see you guys with the rest of my spoils.
A skeleton! I'll give you a treat if you just go away!
Alright guys, I've got a bunch of spoils from trick-or-treating, mostly tricking, but before we go show those off, I want to try something here. Now, I have the patched shirt, pants, and shoes. I don't have the hat yet, but I also don't have the dress, and I was wondering, can you get the dress if you have a boy villager? And I'm gonna try out a theory here and see. I put on my Tanuki disguise, and maybe this will get swapped into the patched dress, we'll see. So when you sneeze, it makes you, let's see, when you sneeze, it makes you smile with flowers to get it from someone. Yeah, medicine again, I think. I'll go with acorn. That's my go-to. Too bad, and let's see what he does. Nope, he didn't actually touch it. He did leave something in my pockets, though. So I've got a old flooring. Now I'll go show you guys. I got the old flooring and a bunch of the old wallpaper. They'd love to give you that if you have room in your inventory. But there are, the rest of the patch clothes to get. I do have pretty much everything else of the weird rewards that you have to do special stuff to grab. But I am missing a few of the spooky items and a bunch of the creepy items, so I managed to get this creepy statue, which is pretty cool because it has little light-up eyes, and I have this bat tombstone here, and of course all the pumpkins. I got a spooky table in the back there. Now, if you talk to Mr. Jack and you have the candy, but you don't have the lollipops, he'll ask you if you want something from the spooky furniture set or a mask. So if you didn't get all the masks from the Able Sisters, that's the way to do it if you have a few villagers to scare for lollipops. Now, my theory is here that it's probably how it'll work, is you have the small chance of getting the creepy furniture from Jack, but if you have all of the spooky furniture and wallpaper and everything, I bet he will give you the creepy furniture from then on out. So if you have a ton of candy, that's probably the way to do it, but it will be very time-consuming to do so because I have to constantly find Jack anew. So the ghost of Tom Nook's grandpa is going to be signing off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to keep looking for Jack and try to get the rest of the rewards. I'll show you guys that in November in the next episode. So please leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you then for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. Goodbye.